Morning, folks. Good morning. Hey, everyone. Oof. Hey, XR's here. Have you tried Return? Ooh la 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 la. Already starting strong the week on XR. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you too, XR. Wonderful to see you. How was your weekend? Well, how is your weekend? Because you're still on Sunday. Mm-mm-mm. All right. On this side, we're gonna. I downloaded the game. It's what I do. I worked. Oh, I tried. Right. They tried to kill me, but failed. Hey. Nice. Any nights? Any nice? Yeehaw. Hello, Brooke. Morning to you. Morning. Good to see you. Hi, dude. I didn't do it yet. No. Brooke. All right, I'm doing it now. All right, we have to do it. Hydrate. I didn't hydrate. I didn't think about it yet. Hold on. I have to do it. Um. No. We have to do something. Shame. Yeah, right. Whoopsies. Alright, we're gonna do it. No! Said I was gonna do this Sunday. I hope I didn't betray you too much. Folks, today we're doing something fun. We're doing something fun. A viewer last week told us about this game called Farmer Was the Farmer's Place. It was really fun. It's about Python coding to automate your feeling good. Oh no. Sorry. We gotta overall our elements. The audio is choppy. Is it better now? MC. Thought it was me for a sec. Hey, morning, MC. It's been a little bit. I was thinking about you yesterday. Sick in the mind. Jeez, everyone's here. Hello, Sick in the mind. Welcome. Oh, there we go. Good morning, evening. Yes, good morning, evening to you folks too. Much better. Nice. Mm, yep. It's always whenever there's a technical problem, all I have to do is one thing. Jim the Dandy is here. My God, it's a party. Let me get out the cyber doctor code. But whenever there's something, I will fix my sleep for a week or two, then I'll go to shit. Oh man. I hope I'm not influencing you to sleep like shit. Um, um, and the thing that always helps for making the computer work is really surprising. It's just plugging it in. What is sleep? And because it works when it works on battery, it works on low optimized mode. But when I plug it in, it just works normally. So everything works better. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take out the sweater too. Oh yes. Oh no, you're telling on me, XR. Can't believe it. And to be fair, XR, you did say you were gonna tell MC. You folks just have I call you by your. I mean, MC kind of sounds like the letter M and then the letter C. MC. So, and then you have XR. So you guys are kind of similar. Just saying. Just like 2-letter names, effectively. And XR, I was thinking, what does X star stand for? When you first created the name, what does it mean? All right, and we have to do one real quick thing. I did promise Brooke that we would have something for hydrate. So hold on, let's just do chatbot, chat commands. What should I say when there's hydrate? Custom commands, add new command. So new command, hydrate. Drink water. All right, we got a command for hydrate. Now do we want to comment for return? Return. Say to everyone. All right, we have both now. We have a comment for return and for hydrate. Feel free to abuse them. I hope you like it. Return was just slab dating myself on that. Yeah, honestly, you've been the only one pursuing this meme. It's been fun. All right, so let me share a screen. Oh wow, the music's kind of nice. It's not as stressful as usually is in other games. All right. Oh, you hear the music really loud. All right. Scene. Game capture. Farmer. Oh, that sounds really good. Hey, El Quetzalito. Good morning to you, bro. Oh, are you in the bus? You must be in the bus right now. Capture a specific window. Will this work? No. Order, move to top. No. There we go. We're here, folks. All right, here we go. Oh, perfect. And then you don't see me. It's even better for you folks. All right, order, bring to top. There we go. Hello. We're here. We're farming, folks. All right. You can bring up the volume a little bit. All right. Quetzalito, quick drink something. Yes. You have no idea how excited I am to see someone competent to take a whack at this game. Wow. Competent. Thank you, Jim, huh? But let's see how competent we are on this one. Or a farmer, to be precise. Yes. Yes, we are. Wow, 1 hour to go, Kitson. Good. Good. You're hanging in there. El Quetzalito. Sorry, I called you by your real name. Should not have done that. Folks? Ah, man, I've got a lot of code on the... really? Nice. Alright, so let's see how we can do it. So, folks, for those of you that don't know, this is a game I was told by a viewer last week that they've been playing this. I think it was you, Jim the Dandy. It was you. It was Jim the Dandy. The first time he spoke, I assumed your gender here a bit. The first time they spoke, they told us that they played this for getting good at Python. So we're gonna play this and get good at Python. I'm gonna discover the game with you folks. So, alright, this window contains information about everything in the game. You can move windows around by dragging and dropping the gray part of the window. Okay. Alright, whatever. Ugh, tutorials. No one ever needs tutorials, really. Right? We're gonna get lost. Oh, main, this is the text. No, it's important. Oh, okay. Maybe on this game, yeah. Alright, so this is the code. Oh, okay. So the game already starts. There's nothing else. Tutorials are the real, are the, read the fucking manual of gaming. Yeah. But most of the time, you don't need them that much. Most of the time. But here, probably you do. But you can drag empty space to navigate a larger area. No, this is you do, lol. This is you do? Yeah. I guess there's a lot of figuring out. All right. Build functions, do a flip, harvest, pet the piggy. You can pet the piggy. Holy moly. Our unlocks grass. Okay, so we're gonna unlock first things first. And first things first, as Brooke and El Cazalito said, we gotta hydrate. So let me go get some water, and and I'll be right back. Nice. All right, SCXR has discovered the return function. I was thinking about what I could put for return, but this just saying return and saying return just feels very, very natural. All right, folks. So we're gonna try to automate a farm. Ooh, we can click this. Okay, we have a drone here. So how do we go about this? All right, programming, comments. All right, we can do comments. Okay, nice. External editor. Using VS Code. VS Code is the recommended code editor to use with Farmer was replaced. You can install it here. Wait, we can do VS Code. Once you have it, once you have that, open the folder that holds that py files in VS Code. Make sure you open the whole folder, not just the image draw. Otherwise, the build. Wow. Why is there no more music actually? Did the game just run out of music? After downloading it, install the Python VS Code. Open the folder. Or what's the folder? Oh, yeah, you don't see this. Okay, so I can put in this specific folder, and then the game makes sure that you have the file watcher option turned on. So now every time you save your code in VS Code, the changes will automatically show up in the game. Oh, now that said, you can write your code in a professional code editor. That's cool. Maybe it's better than this, no? Or well, we can start with this, and then when we start getting good, we don't need as much feedback. Error. Okay, yeah, we did mean that. Do a flip. Oh, so cool. Nice. So it's quite nice. We have some immediate feedback whenever. I mean, I'm going to start with this just so we're going to understand this. And then whenever we get, hey, Vladimir, and then whenever we get to like more advanced level, we're going to move to VS Code. Vladimir, this is this is a game called The Farmer. We're replacing the Farmer. Replacing Farmer game called. Oh, and the Farmer was replaced, I think. And so it's a Python game where we do Python code, do a flip, and then it just executes this Python script and does a flip. Okay, this is to start and this is to stop. Awesome. Super cool. All right, so we can do a flip. What else can we do? It's quite nice to maybe count stuff, just because it's also really fun to do a flip. Jim the Dandy still didn't see that. Wow, Ref 7 EXE. My god, there's everyone today that we usually see. Hey everyone. Hey, you're playing it. Yes, we are. After the recommendation of Jim the Dandy. The poop pants person. Once the poop pants person, not transform into a real talking viewer. Yeah, cool. So what game is this? Yeah, we answered that. Awesome. So do a flip, we can do that. What else can we do? Harvest. So what is that going to do? Harvest. Oh, control enter. No, it doesn't work. However, our doing have been defined has never been defined. You must assign a value to a variable before using it. Harvest. Alright, let's check out harvest, what it does. Harvest the entire entity under the drone. If you harvest an entity that can be harvested, it will be destroyed. Oh, wow. Returns true if any entity was removed. False otherwise. You misspell harvest. Harvest, thank you. Well, we can create unlimited, unlimited. Oh, we have 6 wheats already. Wow, this one's unlimited, it seems. Wait, is this unlimited? Seems like we're getting all you can want hay. True. Okay, return something. Okay. How do we view what's been returned? And obviously it was true. All right, first program. Okay. Okay. Start with external editor. Okay, we already know about this. VS Code. Yeah, we're gonna use this. First program. Okay. All programming is done in code windows. Each code window corresponds to a text file containing code. Okay. Each window corresponds to a text. Okay. You can rename the file by clicking it on its name at the top of the window. Okay. Yep. We can call it name. We can call it something else. Wow. I really imagine later we'll have a window that is for executing things and one more that's for defining functions, one more that's for different things. Hey, Ghost. Oh my god, everyone's here today. Ghost, which game is this? I've seen it somewhere. Yes, you have. Jim the Dandy introduced us to it last week. Yeah, they said that it was something they were using to get better at Python. So I'm like, whoa, Python. We like scripting, and therefore we are now doing it. Yes. Harvest. So you can click here and do harvest. Okay, so it ends the code itself. Oh, and the piggy bank is the bank. That's really cool. So if you click here, it harvests into the piggy bank. That's really nice. I wonder if the piggy bank has a storage capacity. Maybe not. All right. The code can be edited like in any text editor, as long as it's not running. Okay. You can execute the program directly by pressing the green play button in the code window. You can create more code using the plus button on the upper right corner of the screen. Okay. You can just open another one and it's going to be F0. Awesome. Delete. All right. You will notice that once you start typing a code with completion window will pop up. Press tab to insert the code completion. Oh, okay. Nice. That's really cool. Use the arrows keys to navigate through the completed options. Okay, just like in the VS Code kind of thing. I love these types of games. Game the farmer was replaced. El Quetzalito. Thank you for your input. Thanks, people. Getting it now. Nice. So yeah, if you want to do it with us, it's $10 on Steam. Maybe it's a bit cheaper where you are, Ghost. I really enjoyed the Hacknet when that game came out. Ah, nice. We tried it. It wasn't particularly my thing, though. The Hacknet thing. I feel like, have you played Night 4? Nope. Nope. Yeah, you liked it too? Nice. Nice that you guys liked it. For me, it wasn't the most, like, I struggled to follow, like, enjoy the story. And for streaming, it was pretty difficult because all the things were very small. It was only, if you can see my mouse, it was only this part of the screen that had text information. And then over here, and most of this was useless, like maps and stuff. And so for streaming, it just didn't look good. Hatneck sucked, no offense. Nice. I'm in line with you, sick in the mind. It kind of sucked. All right, harvest. So we can harvest, and then what if we do harvest and then do a flip? All right. Python. Nice. It's cool. We get a view onto what it's doing with white screen flashes. All right, cool. Harvest and do a flip. Oh wow, nice. Currently, there are two drones commands available: harvest and do a flip. These functions call. You think of a function as a command as it can be executed. You execute using the parentheses. Harvest, do a flip, harvest. Nice. Doing a flip is also a way maybe to buy time. Maybe sometimes you need to wait like some time before you can repeat a task. What if you harvest twice? For twice the harvest. It works twice. Nice. Folks, we're getting a lot of hay. I think it's really nice. Hey, Shy. Oh my god, Shy Hat is here. Everyone's here. Yeah, Hacknet isn't super stream friendly. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, we agree. Hey, Shy Hat. Hey, Sick in the Mind. Hope you're having a chill Sunday night. I enjoy having Hacknet simply when I was learning simple Linux commands. Nice. Yeah, if you started with that, then it's like it has a little special place in your heart, right? Try Tower Networking Inc. Wow. Sounds like a very ghost recommendation, a networking one. Grey Hat was better. Grey Hack was better. Started doing some sort of weird stuff in the game. They had a lot of ridiculous bugs as features, yeah. Anyone tried to do Hag Hub demo? Make me want to use Kali and use exactly the Shy Hat. I get the same thing. It's like it's a little bit frustrating because it's not a real it's not a real it's not a real command line. It's not a real computer, and then you find yourself being limited. And you're like, it's not real. It's like you're playing a hack game that's an emulation of it, and here it feels different because it's real code. It's real code and it has a little thingy. It's like real Python, and it has a real like little outcome. It's not like we're farming. It's not like we're hacking something. Does that make sense? You have the hacknet demo. Yeah, okay. We're talking about games now. Okay, so cool. We can harvest things. What else can we do here in this game, folks? First program, getting started, loading backups. No, we don't need backups. Are we going to back up things? No. Never. We don't do backups. Backups is for people that plan for events. We don't do that. We think everything's going to be good and then we cry when something goes wrong. All right. First program. All right. All right. So we can do a flip. We can do a thing. Oh, unlocks. Collecting grass will give you hay. Hay can be used to unlock loops in the unlock menu. Open the unlock menu with the button on the top right corner. Ooh. So we can do a wild harvest. Wild true harvest. Ooh. Okay, increases yield of grass. Oh, nice. Unlock chest, 50. Okay, so we need more hay. Oh. Increases starting the speed of drone. Okay, we need to use wild. Wild harvest. All right, let's do this. Harvest. All right. Will this work? Wait, error. There's not a valid expression. There should be something by wild. No, wild true. So while there is something, harvest. There must be a colon at the beginning of every code block. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Loop must be unlocked before this can be used. Okay. Do I need to pay? Ah, there we go. We unlocked it now. White, true. Not exactly what we're after, Ghost. Thanks you for correcting. Have hacking demos, hacknet, unlink, the world of haiku. I've reached that point if I'm being honest. Yeah. Hacker Evolution honestly was a great game. Cyberpunk in nature didn't claim to emulate, but it was as good as what it was. Yeah. Makes sense. Jim the Dandy, true capital for Bool, I think. Yeah? Oh yeah, now it turns into this color. So yeah, I think you're right. True. Noise. Oh yes. Unlimited farming. All right, I think after that the hay is going to be in the thousands, huh? While we really start automating things. Have never used so many wild true loops than when I played this game. Oh yeah? My bad. It's all good, it's all good. I was kidding, eh, Ghost? Jim will turn blue, exactly. Wild true. I am playing this game as well. Ah, nice, cool. Oh wow, you already bought it. Nice. You didn't need to brackets for true. I didn't need brackets for true. Alright, is this gonna still farm while I'll do this? If I buy? Yep, still like it's doing it. Increase yield of grass. Vamos. Oh, it's cost 300. Increase the speed of both the drone and the code execution. Wow, nice. Never stopping. Alright, hats for your drones. Yes, of course. Hats. Okay, hats, gray hat, purple hat, green hat, or brown hat. Folks, what do you think? Which hat do we want? Alright, we don't want a gray hat. We don't want a brown hat. A brown hat could be cool, but it's kind of standard. Do we want green or purple? Green or purple in the chat. Let's see what you folks think. Oh, maybe you can change hat in the code as well. All right. We farming. All right, 64 only? Oh, wait, why is it still farming? We're not getting any more things here. All right, stop for a sec. Control C. Right, we can just stop. Okay, so the first one gets us something, and then afterwards it stops. I think it needs a quick break before we do this. You don't need brackets for true. Just realized they didn't include the white, black, or red hats. Lol. Yeah. I kind of get why. Well, true harvest. Should we wait? Wait. Is there a wait function? No. There's a do a flip function. That's the best one. Will this get us back on track? This might take a while. Okay, what else do we got? Expand the farm and unlocks movement. I like that. We're gonna get this later. Nice. We're gonna expand. Ooh. Was the farm just expanded by itself? Alright, so where do we go from here? So we can close this for now. General info. I think we can get it there. So right now it's doing a flip and then doing this. Maybe instead of doing a flip, it could move to another farm place. Right? So your farm is growing the space. There's not much use if you can't move the drone. Yep. North, east, south, west. Alright. Move north. Alright, so let's stop this. What we do, move north. Cool. What is this gonna do? Well, you can stop the flip. Oh wow, and it resets when it can't move north. Alright, that's a cool feature. Or you can stop the flip, I think. I can't believe you didn't do the flip, Jim the Dandy. That's like the best part about it. Wow, that's pretty efficient. Alright, cool. We can move the thing. For example, move north. While true, move north. Nice. Follow Pac-Man rules. If it goes over the edge, it pops out on the other side. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, remove the flip. It has taking extra step. Yeah, for sure. It was fun, huh? But it's an extra step. Alright, cool. We're making hay, folks. We're making fat hay. That's really good. So we can move the drone. I don't yet see how this game is going to transform into a complex thing. But let's see. All right, unlocking plant, entities, bush. All right, let's see. Grass is nice because it grows automatically. All other plants have to be planted with the plant function. Is this grass? I guess so. Yeah, it grows automatically. All other plants have been planted with the plant function. The only plant you can plant right now is a bush. You can pass the type of plant you want to plant to the function like this. Plant entities.bush. Awesome. This won't plant a bush under the drone. Nice. Call clear to reset the farm to all grass and reset the drone position. It seems that you can grow more than one type of plant and on the farm and at the same time. You can sometimes get a higher yield. You'll need to do research polyculture to learn more. Okay. So we can plant some things, folks. Plant entities bush. Yeah, it gets complicated pretty quickly. It seems like it. There's a whole lot of optimization in there. I was just thinking right now that there might be a community of people that try hard this game and are seeing how much they can produce and are competing on outputs and stuff like this, on having the most optimized code. All right. We're farming. That's pretty good. Ooh, we need wood for this. Ooh la la. Are we plug this? Or print. Okay, we can't get this yet. We need wood for all of this. Do we have 300? Not yet. Okay, so let's wait 19 and then we'll double our yield of glass while we figure out how to plant for wood, I guess. All right, there we go. All right, look at this. We have twice as many. Awesome. Increase the yield of grass. Okay, yield of grass is called wood. From now on, we'll call it wood because grass makes no sense. Look at this icon. This is wood. All right, but maybe we'll have some issues with naming here. All right, so while it does this, we have to figure out a new plant thingy. So we're gonna start a new... Oh, we can pet the piggy. Pets the piggy. This action is not affected by speed upgrades. Returns none. Takes LS to execute. Oh no. Takes LS to execute? Really? Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Pet the piggy. We'll do this later. So folks, stay in tune for petting the piggy action. Oh my god, can't wait. Alright, so we've seen the move thing. We can plant something. Let's okay, this is for moving north south. Hats, let's quickly change hat. No one said anything in the chat, so we'll go for between purple or green. What's gonna go better? Aesthetics are important, folks. We can stop harvesting, I think. Change hat. Change hat, important stuff, into hats dot. All right, we're gonna start with purple. Purple hat. Yep, you got that. Okay. This is purple. And green. I'm not convinced. Green or brown? Brown, I think, is the one we just had, no? Oh, no, it's like more cowboy-y brown. Kind of like it. And last one is gray. I don't think I'm gonna like gray. Oh, hats. Hats that gray. Oops, write it with an E. Meh, I don't like it. I think the best one, honestly, folks, is brown. If you think differently, we can discuss that. I'm willing to negotiate the color of the hat. I like it. It fits well in the background. Cool. So, how do we do this? We need to plant different bushes, folks. We need to plant bushes. And bushes are going to give us wood. I like them to functions to see what a drone is doing. Yeah, yeah. Probably that's what we're gonna end up doing. But for now, we need to pick a color, and then we'll optimize later. This is really fun, folks. I'm having a good time on this game. So, do a flip, do different hats. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna look at the program for planting. Unlocks plants. Okay. All right, so let's try plant. Plant. Entities bush. Entities dot bush. I think we can plant a lot of things on this game. Oh, okay. So it destroys grass. And then we can harvest, no? Do a flip, and then we harvest. So what is it gonna do? Is it gonna destroy our current bush growing right now? Right, sorry. Whoopsies. Alright, because we harvested. Oh, we need to plant again. Ah, and because we harvested too early, it just destroys the plant. Okay, so we have to be careful not to farm too early, because otherwise we're just gonna lose the plant. I like to add functions to see what a drone is doing. Yeah, you talked about the hat thingy. Okay, so we can plant bushes. That's really cool. Maybe we can do what we did before. Plant a bush. Then we move north. Move north. And then we harvest. Okay. Okay, so you plant an entity, you move north. Oh, okay, okay. So I understand what we're doing here, folks. This is okay. So starting to see the complexity here a bit. While true, I think the while true is basically an endless loop, no? Basically. So first we need to plant, right? We need to plant all three. Plant, or is that how we do it? Yeah, it's like this. Plant, entities bush. Wow. So plant, and then we move north, and then we should plant again. Use the can harvesting. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's just look at it again. Harvest. Was there? Oh, can harvest. Okay, okay. Move north. And then we can do like if. You're right. That would have been a lot more complicated without it. If can harvest. Shouldn't we say like true here? If can harvest. Oh, used to find a fully grown. It returns true. If can harvest is equal to true. Is that how we do it? Then you harvest. Else you move north. Else move move north. How's that? Plant. We don't need this anymore. All right, let's see how it works. Use the can harvesting. Okay, so okay, else. Do we not unlock it yet? This is not a valid expression. Execute code of everything. Else back tab 1. Okay, thanks. Oopsies. Else, okay, we don't need this, I think. Else move north. If and else will be the same in the same line. If and else will be in the same line. Okay, okay. So it's same indent. Move. Wait, what don't you like about move? A colon is expected. Okay. Here's your colon, my good Sir Python. A code block must contain at least one statement. Move north in the new line harvest. Oh, else? Okay, got it. Okay, unlocks operation may be unlocked before this can be done. Okay. Nice. That's pretty efficient. It's like always checking if it can be done. Nice. Looks pretty good. It's like bouncing twice to plant it afterwards. That's really nice. And folks, we just automated the wood collection. Nice. Oh, you can also get it from trees. I suspect trees will have a higher yield. Alright, so what else can we get? We can get carrots. With 50, okay. We can get print. We can get operators. Nice. This we can get. Nice. Oh, we can get more things. Wow. The drone can see what's under it and where it is. If position X is under 5 a number of times, oh my god. Folks, I can see it getting super complex. Nice. Yeah, Ghost. It's super fun. The drones can see under it and where it goes. So a number of items would. Oh. So you can get it to do certain crops, let's say, if there's lacking certain resource. Next plant entities, that bush plant next plant. Oh, super cool. For this we need carrots. Next plant entities, that bush plant next plant. Okay, so you can call it variable. I see. Wow. All right, we can buy this now. Carrots. Folks, we can plant carrots now. I want to have more thingies to grow more things. The drone is kind of idling sometimes. Like right now it's kind of idling. We don't want that. How do we get more? Oh, this. No. Speed? No. We can get more speed. Alright, there we go. But that's not gonna help anything. Increase the speed of both the drone and the execution. It's really good, but it's not gonna do anything because this is not the limiter. Print, we don't need this for now. We can get trees. Okay, so let's start planting carrots. How do we get more? No, not more carrots. How do we get more? How do we get more fields like this? One of these fields. Expand. Okay, there we go. Oh, perfect. All right, folks, we're starting the lateral movement. All right, so move north. All right, let's try to do something else. Move north. Let's try to move towards, let's say, west. Or yeah, it's gonna reset to the other side, like Pac-Man, as you said, Jim the Dandy. It's not very efficient. I mean, it works. So what is it? What path does it do? It's a really weird path. Move north and then west. So it's weird because sometimes it's skipping. Like you see here, it could have harvested here. It could have harvested here. So, okay, so how about we do move north, and then when you get all the way to the bottom left, but the thing is we haven't unlocked yet the thing that allows us to see. Let the drone know where it's at. We haven't unlocked the drone consciousness. Oh, we just need this. There we go. We've unlocked it. All right, senses. Oh my god, this game's fun, folks. Thanks, James the Dandy, for recommending us this game. It's really cool. All right, so what do we do here? We get props. Get position X. So, all right, let's create a new one, a new code, and we're gonna try to understand this. So we're not gonna try to understand. We're gonna understand this, and we're gonna do get position X. Get position X and get position. We're going to return X and Y positions of the drone. Okay, at the start position, they are both 0. Ooh. Okay. So I think we should make it start bottom left to make it easier for ourselves. Okay, so we're going to create a function. Folks, we're going to create a function and this is going to make it start at the bottom left all the time. Just so that it makes it easier for ourselves. Right? Because if it starts at the bottom left, it's just a bit easier, no? So let's do it. Well, we can make this one run. I don't think moving west is a good idea here. We can do it here. I think this is going to be a little bit more efficient. Oh no, it's just farming 3 things. Never mind. And why did it stop farming bushes? Move it because it's moving before it actually. Okay. Oh no. All right. Well, we have farming hay. I think it's okay. You know, we can wait a little bit. We won't let it run in the background. 3rd row. Okay. So, folks, we're gonna create a function. Start. Okay. Start bottom left. So define. Can we do this already? I'm not sure if we can get functions yet. Let's try to make it first. If it goes to the bottom here, we move to the right. And then when we move to the top, and then when it goes there, we go to the right. Let's try to create the function that does this first of all, to have it this super efficient. So main, we're going to call it, I don't know what we're going to call it. So we're going to start at the top left and then let's go down. Okay, so let's do this. While we're just going to coordinate the movement and then we're going to do the, did you unlock functions? I don't think so yet. Debugging, we can do print. I think it comes out later. Look, we can get a quote, like the code, the basic code, and then when we can turn it into functions, we'll turn into functions. This way we can limit complexity at the beginning. So while true. Oh my god, we're gonna have whiles into whiles, huh? For sure in this game. Yep, we need to make this true. While true, what are we gonna do while it's true? We're gonna move south. Because here it's on the way to the north, so move south. Okay, so move south. And then when it reaches the bottom left, so when x is equal to -3, oh, that kind of sucks. Let's move it south all the way. Let's move it to the bottom left. We should always have, I think we should have something that says move to the bottom left. Because then it's going to make all of our just positions easier. Because then we can easily more collaborate on things. And it's going to be easier when we want to get position. It uses the starting point. So we can just use the basic graph, the X and Y graph we all know. Should be unlocked. Oh, okay. There's a clear function. Oh, yeah? Oh, wait, but clear is also the thing. It's okay. It makes sense. All right. But perfect. Thanks for that, Jim the Dandy. Give you a starting point. Perfect. All right. So clear. Clear while true, move south. Okay, move north. north, and when the position senses, when the position of y is, okay, no, main, please move for now. When the position of y is 3, if position, all right, get position y plus y, all right, is there an error? If get plus y, no, I think it's good. If get plus y is equal to 1, or excuse me, is equal to 3, right? Because it's 3 above. The entire blue background, if you click or scroll the mouse, will zoom, allow you to drag and move the objects around. All right, the entire blue background, if you click or scroll mouse. Oh, wow. So cool. Thanks again, the mine. Super helpful. Is equal to 3. Oh, you expect a colon. Yeah, okay, let me get to it. Then we move west. No, we move west. No, we move east. The right is the east, folks. All right, and then we move down. We move east. And then we move down for a few times. You can also click the underscore on a script box and it'll just stay as a small bar. Oh, you can minimize it, basically. Oh, nice. Cool. Thank you for that. All right. Move, or you can maybe move this too, and then speed upgrade. Okay, that's okay. And then this below while loop. So folks, let's try to get this moving function. We call it moving everywhere. Moving everywhere. I think we might call upon this for later. So if get position y is equal to 3, maybe we'll need to change this from 3 to like max level. Move this up to 3, then you move east. But the thing is, you can also click on the script box and it'll start a small bar. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So we want to get a position y is equal to 3, then it'll move east. But we want to move east until move east, and then while then we want to do a while loop. While then you move east. While no mayúscula. While get pos y is below well, it's not equal to 0, then you move south. Does that make sense? While get position y does not equal to 0, move south. That makes sense, no? Let's try to see it. All right. It's not going to do anything, just going to move. There's an error. Okay. It's not equal to 0, 0. That makes sense, no? Get position y. If it's not equal to 0, then you move south. Equal. Okay. Can we just get rid of an equal? Yep, I agree. There should be an indent. if get position is equal to 3, okay, I think we need to unlock the print function here. The print function to debug. Can we get it? No, we don't have enough wood. Ay, ay, ay. Where's our main function? We need to run it for a little bit. Oh no. Why are you not planting? Oh. Okay, we're gonna get a few bushes here. It's very inefficient, but oh no, it doesn't really harvest anything. Any wood. Ay, ay, ay. It's not harvesting bushes. Oh god, we got lost here. The y value starts with 0, so maybe it could be 2. Move north. Yeah, it would be nice to print the position so that we can get it. But to print, we need to have wood, and to get wood, we need a better code on the main. Looks like we got ourselves stuck a bit. Wild true plant entities bush. Move north. If can harvest, harvest. Let's just run that, and it'll run in just one line. This way we can get a bit of wood. Alright, nice. And now we should be able to get the debugging, which costs 50 wood. Alright, we got the 50 wood. Oh, nice. It looks like we can define. Look, here, it says define. So I think we're moving. You can't reach 0.3 because the field isn't big enough. Ah. So you think it starts at 0. And then we have to earn... Alright, let's just pause this. Let's pause this. Once we get this code to work, it's going to become a production factory. In your mail fast, replace the top move north with move west. In your main file, replace the north with move west. It's not going to do the same thing. It's just going to do the same thing horizontally, no? Yeah, it's just the same thing horizontally. Gym attendee gets position y is equal to 2. All right, so let's start this. Let's print position. Can we do that? Print. Print position. How do we print the position? Print position. Debugging, break, debug. Print, get position X. Get position pos X, and then we do this, and then we close. That looks pretty good, no? Let's see. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It looks like it's kind of working. It's just not going the middle one. So this is the print function. Why does it only print zeros? That's really strange, no? Print get world size. Ooh. All right, so I'm down. Let's try another one. We can remove our main. And how about we do get world size. There we go. What is this going to do? Oh, all right. Print. Print get world size 3. So is it always going to be a square? Not necessarily, no. 3. And why did it move? Just for fun? Is it like the animation that it does when it's printing something? So when we see this, it's not really moving. It's just doing the print animation. It seems like it's kind of moving though. All right. Jim the Dandy told us print get position Y. Your in X column 0 print Y. Okay. So print world size. Okay, we can delete this. That's okay. I would say look at your get world size built-in function. Yeah, it shows where it is. Okay. And with the Dandy, your in X column 0 print Y. Okay, I don't particularly understand this. Your X column print Y. Okay, so we're recommended to go look at. Well, my God, there's gonna be ground types later on. Wow, range, stir, till. My God, folks, this is gonna be. I'm not understanding the complexity of this game. It's so simple yet so complex at the same time. That's a really good 10 euros spent. First program, loading backups, output, stats, credit, comments, true, for loop, if operator, while loop. We wanted to look at the function get world size. Items, carrots. Oh, we need to get some carrots too. All right, so move, quick print, range string, print, get world size. All right, let's see it. Get world size of the farm. Returns the side of length of the grid in the north to south direction. Takes one trick to execute. For I in range, get world size, move north. Oh, ho, 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 ho. There we go. For I in range. Oh, there we go. It does a flying plane smoke animation. Okay. When it prints. It's like a crop duster. Oh, look at the get world size from the main info guide. Everyone's telling me to do that. You have a ground types now. Wow. Shoot. I have seen it. It's very much fun. Good. The game is whoever made it. Good game, whoever made it. You had your mouse on it like 3 times. Oh wow, really? All right. Get world size. Whoa. Your world is 3. So the grid is made of 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0. Maybe we can take advantage here of what Jim the Dandy explained here and say instead of move east or move west, we can just say go to position 0, 1 or 0, 2 or 0, 3. So, okay, this is a really good recommendation here. For I in range, we do this. I think we should start over and do this. For I range get world size. We put this, and then we put this, and then we put this, and we say move north. And then we can make it do some actions afterwards. Maybe we can do a harvest. We can do a simple harvest function. I think we've defined functions. And then it's going to harvest if it can harvest. Have a space after range. What was that after? Maybe I corrected it since. For world in range. Oh, no space? You have a space after range. Oh, okay. That's not a good. Okay, I thought we were supposed to have a space, but you're right. Range get world size. Okay. Move north. Then we're going to do an action. How about we do a simple harvest action? Senses. Okay, this we have enough of. We can do can harvest. It's going to be a simple harvest function. How do we define a function? Can we do it already? Not too bad there's no search here feature. That could be useful. Can harvest. Can we, is there a define? That's how you do functions, right? I don't think we can do it yet. We can do this. Load, output, backup, stats, credits. Oh, okay. What happened to the music, by the way? Do we have to Python the music? All right, so we can define the harvest function later. All right, so for I in range, get world size, move north. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to do while true for everything there. Move north. And then you move east, right? And then you move east. So you move in range. And then once you reach it, you move east, right? And then you move north. Are we complicating things? Hi ho. You, bro. Hey, Harry Dree. Welcome back. Good to see you. We're farming today. Move north. Okay, so then it's going to move south, no? Or no. Look, because when we run this, it's going to move all the way north until the end here and come back to the south. So maybe we never need to move south. Look, let's see it. See, it moves here. So you can just do a while true here. While, no mayúscula. While true how about this? Oh yes, but the thing is, it's because it's moving all the way south, it's not very efficient. You see here, it's going joof, and it's going back down, which is okay. It's not super efficient. Do we want to make it efficient before we move on? I think we should. Folks, did you ever play the game called Factorio? We're going to put this a bit more in the center. This looks a bit more satisfying. This looks all confusing. Did you ever play a game called Factorio? You're gold. Thank you. Just looked like it's moving south. Just looks like you're moving south. Yeah, it does look like you're moving south, but it's not very efficient. If we want it to be efficient, we'd have it move south here. Get world size. Can we do get world size -1? Because we want to do I don't know, -1. Let's try it. Okay, it's doing something weird. Still not being efficient. Okay, get world size. It's going to move 2 and then east, and then it's going to decide to move north. So we should get him to move south after this. How about this? Move east, and then afterwards for this, you move south. I think this would work, no? So close. So close. All right, just moves out. Okay. So here, Dree, we're working on this game. Well, we're not working. We're having fun with this game where we're collecting resources. We're basically automating this farmer drone, to get as many resources as possible. I think this is what it looks like. And so right now we're working on a script that is going to move the robot as efficiently as possible. And we're figuring it out. And we're already getting a lot of feedback from Ghost and Jim. So Jim is telling us, try harvesting and planting as you would to better visualize. Okay, try harvesting and planting as you move to, to better visualize. I think you're right. All right, so we can't define a function yet. So let's do another if statement. If now we define the if function. If can harvest, then you harvest. So we're just going to make this, and then we're going to do the same thing here. See, it's skipping this one. See, it skipped this one here, for instance. So we're quite close to it. Just it's skipping these. So when it goes 1, 2, 3, it moves east and it doesn't harvest here. Can we just do that? Another add a harvest. God. Yeah, it moves back and forth. It doesn't seem super efficient. It works more or less, no? God damn it, my whole time is going to be spent on this. You also get water. Oh my god. Yeah, 100%. Well, it goes to super advanced. Also get water. I made the farm to plant grass in X0. Plant bush in X1 until the soil. And plant carrots in X2. Wow, nice. You can make it do different things. That's really good. So now that we got the moving kind of okay. What do we do now? Okay, we get the moving is kind of okay. I think we should define functions a bit more to make it more scalable. Get time, time spent. Ooh, we need treasures for this. Yeah, it goes 100. So you're giving a range of 2 times 2 instead of 3 times 3. Yeah. Yeah, in effect, yeah, I agree. We need to get carrots. Increases the yields and cost of carrots. Oh, there's a cost of carrots? Everything so far seems to be free. So range get world right now will produce a 1 2 0 1 1 2 for the range. Yeah, 0 1 2. Zero, 1 2. Yeah. You did the get world size measurement will be 2. So you're in range was only 1 and 3. I mean, for the case, we'd only be playing with these, no? Let's just plan carrots for a little bit. Let's get moving in the game, and then we'll perfect this as we go. So let's just add the plant carrot thingy. So plant entity entities dot carrot. All right, and well, what is this gonna do? It doesn't seem to be planting a whole lot of carrots. Move plant entities dot carrot. Is it because there's a base grow time between 4.8 seconds and 7.2 seconds can grow on soil? Plant cost is this much. It's the first time we're seeing cost for something. Why are we planting though? Why is this not planting? Plant carrot entities. That's strange. Why aren't carrots being planted? Plant entities dot carrot. Maybe there's something in plant we can look at. Functions were a god send unlock. The code you triggered. Okay, it doesn't like this. For the full output, see output.txt. Care cannot plant entities.carrot on ground grassland. Okay, got it. Okay, this is grassland, so we probably need to transform this. And I think the fact that Ghost mentioned water was a pretty good indicator. Variables. Okay, maybe we can unlock this. We don't have carrots yet. I think we already have functions, no? Or not yet? Fertilizer. Ooh. Sunflowers. Okay, and then we can get unlock mega farm. 5K. Wow. 100 million bones. Dinosaurs. My god. You can till, then plant carrot entities. Okay. Oh, we can use the sleep function. Yeah, okay. It's not the wait, sleep. Okay, got it. Functions where got and unlock. Also, we can use the step option instead of run option to see where the function is jumping and what it's executing. Also use the step option instead of run option to see where the function is jumping. Okay, I'm not sure I understand the difference between step and run option. To see where the function is jumping and what is being executed, what is executing. Okay, so you can check with a if statement like get ground type. Got it. If get ground type is not equal to ground soil till. What does a till do? I can look at it, huh? I don't mind looking at it. Till. Okay, I'm curious about what till is. You need till, then plant, entities.caret. Yeah, if you use the hollow play button, it can step by step. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's a very good. Move north, plant carrots. We don't have the right type. Can harvest, then you harvest. It's gonna harvest. For I move south. Move north. Okay, I see. I see why it's doing this. Okay, and then it's gonna move back up north. That's a really good tip, huh? It's gonna move back up north. So we should here, if we want it to be perfect, after this, we go back to this, I think. Then we should move east again. When we reach the bottom here, move east, we should have. Oopsies. Here, I'm opening Steam every time. All right, and then we can just see move here. No, move east. Now, I'm kind of obsessed at making it perfect. I kind of want to understand the... All right, then it's going to do the code. Then it's going to move here. Now it feels like it's got it, no? Yeah, it feels like we got the perfect alignment of things. But why isn't it harvesting here? No, you didn't harvest here. Harvest. 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 Oh, it didn't harvest here. Oh, because okay, it just resets the function. So, oof. All right. So we really focused on this. We got it almost perfectly in. Let's see. Yeah, if you use the hollow play button, it's step by step into the next logic. You can also get a debug stopper or a line by clicking on the left side. Oh, what is a debug stopper? It's like if it bugs out, it stops. Oh, so it stops here at this point. Why is that useful? I don't see it. Functions on the right side. Okay. From where you click run, just the next button. Huh? From where you click run, just the next button. Might have been a while ago. It was 3 minutes ago. Sorry, Ghost was focusing on this. So you want to use a nested for loop 1 to go from columns 1 to traverse the row, or the other way around. So you want to use the nested for loop 1 to go from columns to 1 to traverse the row, or the other way around. Okay. Nested for loops. What is a nested for loop? Nested for loop, I understand a for loop. Nested means a for loop inside of a for loop. That's where the nest comes from. When it hits that step, it starts step by step. Ah, okay. So it's like a slowdown. It's like, oh, please slow down here, and then... Okay. Say your logic, you need to debug is far into your script. You want to let a large portion of code run all the way until you stop. Then you can step through your logic. Say your logic. You can debug this far into your script. You want to let the large portion of code do all the way to you stop. Okay, it makes sense. Because going step by step, maybe you're missing some different things. Okay, I see. And maybe during larger codes, you don't want to click step by step until you reach that point. So it's really nice to be able to have these. Okay, I see, folks. Cool, thank you for that. All right, so we do this. We have more or less good things. How do we get carrots? Let's go over here. We'll move back to our code there. And we're going to understand carrots. Can harvest. I think we're good. Carrots. Before you can plant carrots, entities.carrots, you have to till the soil. Okay, I didn't know about this word, till. This is what we were talking about. This will change the grounds. That soil. Till the soil, simply call till. To till the soil, simply call till. Again, we'll change it back to grounds to grassland. Okay. Planting carrots costs wood and hay. These items will be These items will be automatically removed when calling plant entities.carrot. You can see the cost of any plant on its own page. Okay. Carrots. Base to grow between this and this. Okay. Can grow in soil. Okay. So, folks, we can maybe make... We can make some functions, no? Hey, Saint of Vice, it's been a while. You bought it last year too. Nice, great idea. Awesome. The farmer was replaced. Yup, that's what we're working on. All right. Let's define some functions, I want to say. How do we do this? How can we leverage functions in the best possible way? First of all, did we even unlock it? I think we did, huh? But function is basically define. This is how we do it. Grass, loops, hats, plants, harvest, change hat, quick print. It doesn't stop to write into the air, so it can be found in the output page. Nice. This is maybe a bit better than print. Range till. Okay. Do we have it? Should I try? Just don't think you did unlock it. Okay, so let's work with this for now. So we'll till... Maybe we should get a bit more wood before. Plant entities dot... bush. Bush, exactly. And then we can get a few more bushes before we start... before we start having... Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe we should... Okay. We're doing it the other way around. We should harvest and then plant. I think this is better. All right, we only did on one side. We should do it on the other. If can harvest, plant. Okay. Let's copy this. Yeah, okay. We can copy this and put the same thing here. It's not very practical to have to... This is why I kind of want to have functions. This should make it more... If play harvest... And then you plant. And then you plant. Looks pretty good. Just that it skips 2 boxes for some reason. Look at this. Bush farming. Nice. So... How about we call this like bush farm? Because we might need tree. Or control all. Bush farm. Create another file and try to plant, harvest, just grow carrots. You'll know. Yeah, Clean state, exactly. I think I agree with you. So we have a bush farm. Maybe we can also make finally the carrot farm, no? We could maybe make the carrot farm. It's just going to be a little bit different. All right, so let's move the bush farm away. And here we'll create the carrot farm. Create the carrot farm. Okay, clear. While true. Okay, so we need to till first of all. But we shouldn't till all the time. We should till only if it's not, if grass type is not equal to grassland. If grounds. So let's check out how we can get, okay, bush farm, we can minimize it. General info, we have a few of those. We can eliminate one. And we can check out grounds here. Grounds. Do you hear the birds from the game? It's pretty nice. I'm gonna increase your volume. All right, so we need to have grounds. Grounds is pretty important because it's probably going to tell us what we can plant on it. Number, move around, quick print, range, stir, till, ground type. Get ground type, there we go. Get ground type, and it is not equal to grounds, that's soil. Okay, perfect. We're going to steal that code. I'm going to till over here. Cool. And we're going to put this there as well. Move east. We're going to put this here. And we're going to put this here. It feels like we're putting it in random places. It doesn't seem like very efficient code. Should probably put it before we harvest. And then we move east. Boom. Alright, carrot farm, folks. Carrot farm's incoming. Be ready for massive amounts of carrots. Look at that hat. Robots will be swaying. Oh, wait. It was supposed to be brown. What happened? Whatever, it's okay. Ooh, there we go. We're starting, folks. Okay, it's not planting all the time. Oh, we're planting bushes, too. It's not what we after. And why aren't we planting here? We're not planting at the bottom. It seems like there's something here. Get ground type. If ground type can harvest. Entities that bush. Bush don't mind this type of ground. Bush, we don't want entities plant bush. I want you to plant carrots, please. Carrots. Carrots. A carrot. Just one. Ground soil. Carrot. Alright, grounds that soil, till. Alright, how's that look? Alright, we finally have some carrots. For some reason, it's not planting as much. Let's go step by step. Alright, here it looks good. Here. Oh, it sees moves without harvesting. Here you can't harvest because we haven't set the planting thing. Plant. If we can harvest, and then we didn't see the plant here. If can harvest, because sometimes we're stuck in a loop here. What will happen if we plant on something that's already planted? Was it going to destroy? Try just making a loop that harvests and plants one row and then moves east, and then put that on a while statement. That makes sense, Jim. Should be able to use one loop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this code is looking pretty complicated. All right, we can just clear all. We have a backup here, which is the bush, if we need to. So let's follow Jim the Dandy's instructions. So Just try making a loop that harvests and plants one row and then moves east, then put that in a while statement. Okay. So let's make a loop that harvests and plants one row and then moves east. Harvest and plants one row. Okay, so let's do, what is the function? Can harvest? Can harvest. If can harvest, then you harvest. That's pretty clear. And then if it, after the harvest, then you want to plant, right? Maybe we should start with, then you want to plant entities dot carrots. This is what we're after. Directional algorithms are hard, but if you have instructions that check adjacent tiles, it helps. Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure. It's like, it's a bit like matrix calculations, math, and vectors as well, right? Because you're moving around. It's like very mathy. But hey, in school, whenever there was in high school, whenever there was an algorithm problem, I was called upon. I don't know why. I didn't think I was good at it, particularly good at it, but I just very much enjoyed it. Maybe just people notice that I enjoy the logic of it. How, folks, maybe a question for you. At what point did you realize, like, wow, cyber or code or computers is something that's for me? Did you know straight from when you were born, or like from when you were born, like straight when you were a kid, or is that something you developed as an adult? Like, what was the point where like, wow, I really enjoy computers and I want to make a career out of it? And then Sick in the Mind is telling us, well, see now you want to plant carrots, so you want to get the ground type to make sure it's tilled ground. Yeah, I think we did this before. We made sure that it was till ground type. Yeah, plant entities carrots. Okay. Okay, so if can harvest, we do this. You harvest. I really want to have functions. And then the good thing about functions is that you don't need to revise them. It gets your code a little bit more microservices. Or, yeah, microservices instead of having one main page that kind of looks confusing. When I typed in DOS was when I fell in love with computers. Ah, nice. When I typed command in DOS was when I fell in love with computers. Nice. So what age were you when that happened, Saint of Vice? Functions and imports. You want to import something, like import NumPy or something. If we can harvest, we harvest. Then before we plant carrots, we want to make sure that, no, importing your side scripts. Importing your side scripts. A little bigger bugger of 6 or 7. Can't recall. Wow. You ran your first DOS when wow, nice. When you're 6 or 7, damn. You started early. Really cool. For me, I think it was this time during high school when I was like, wow, I really enjoy algorithms. And I made little programs on the calculator. That was really fun. That was probably my first exposition. I think he means the DOS, not the DOS. Lol. DOS. Dirty operating system. Oh. DOS. Okay, dirty operating system. What is a dirty operating system? Is that Microsoft? Is that Windows? Alright. If can harvest, we harvest. Then we need to check if plants is equal, if soil type is equal to. So let's check out soil type here. Get ground type. If get ground type is equal to. We need to get this, right? If get ground type is equal to ground, then we need to plant to do this. This way we make sure that every time we can. Really, we can't define. define what are we going to define this? Carrot maker. Is there 2 R's at carrot? Maker. Carotte. Nice. MS-DOS was one variation. There was also an IBM variant. Yeah, it's just MS-DOS, more known as Disk Operating System. You can't define function until you unlock it. Darn it. What do we need to define a function? Pumpkins, sunflower, fertilizer, simulation. You sure we didn't already do it? You sure? Functions, there we go. We need 40 carrots. Alright, it's not that bad. Alright, so we just need to get carrot types and then we're gonna be good. Okay, so if harvests. Alright, if we can't harvest, we can't harvest here. So let's do clear. And then it's gonna, okay, do this. If can harvest, harvest. If ground type is not equal to this, and then you plant. Okay, nice. This works. And now we need to get it to move. Well, okay, we have to stop putting capital letters on this. Wow, my God, it's already 7:40. While, no, you don't need this. While true. True. Well, I think that's how you do it. While true, then if can harvest, you harvest. Great. Okay, so it did this. That's really good. That's exactly what we wanted. Now it's going to harvest. Oh, well, it's endlessly staying here. Dung dung. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. Then what if we... Then we need to get the robot to move a bit. Move. Move north. Want a suggestion tip for movement dance? Of course, please, sick in the mind. Yeah, we can't define yet functions. Carrot maker. Excuse me, Jim the Dandy. I was calling you carrot maker. We can't yet define functions because we haven't unlocked it. It costs 50 carrots. So we need to get these 50 carrots before we can get there. For some reason, I really don't like our hallway light. I have to turn it off. All right. Okay. So, what's the suggestion? Okay, yeah. So, sick in the mind is giving us a tip. So, for call in range, for row in range. Okay, so you call it column in range for row in range. Using the knowledge you have with get world size, think that'll help. Okay, there's a thing that allows us to do equal 35 carrots it costs. I think it would have been helpful here too. 50 carrots for structured programming, it hurts. Yeah, man, it's inflation these days. You gotta give more carrots to get your programs working. Okay. If Hayden harvest, all right, this, and then we need to get our movement and sick in the mind told us that we can get for call in range. For call in range. I Wait, hold on. I just want to see the for loop function again. For I in, okay. For I in range, and then we see here get world size. Doom. This. For column in range, this. And then we go here. Oh, we need a colon here, and we want to do for. What is the opposite of column? Row. Yeah. Row in range. Get underscore world size this. How about this? I like this. Does this mean it's gonna go around? No, we didn't put the move. We need to put the move somehow. Okay, this seems quite simple. Let's see what this does. Okay, get world size. Why does it not work? Oh, yeah, because I put a space here. Lol, this is the nested loop. Okay. Forgot a few colons, few syntax errors. Oh, okay. So we're getting quite close. Why is this moving? Where do we put them? Oh, move north we put here. How about here? Move east? Does this work? How do we like that? Move east. That's pretty good. Not super efficient because then it goes back to the bottom, but honestly, pretty damn efficient. Just kind of skipping this one for some reason. Okay, but we're getting carrots. That's all that matters. Carrots. You'll have to place the movements inside the right loops. Also, it means that your whole farm is going to be the same crop type eventually. Yeah. Your move should be at the end of the loop. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I understand that we're going to be single cropped and that we are going to run out of wood to plant carrots. So yeah, this is an issue we're going to need to tackle. Move east. Does this work? I think this works. Okay, it doesn't work at all. This is not what we planned for. If can harvest, we're not supposed to move east that much. And this is what the fuck? The move is not in the right place. So let's think about where move belongs. If we do this, it's just gonna go up and down, no? It's not even gonna plant here on top one. God. The movement and single crop is early game. Gotta add your move. Okay, 47. Say we're officially out of. Oh no! We kept on wasting wood and we cannot have enough carrots for this. Alright, bush farm. Let's do bush farm for a little bit. Stop this and let's run bush farm for a little bit. Grow some bushes. Nice. Because we planted some things that we never collected, so we wasted wood. Jeez, folks, I'm struggling a little bit with the movement, huh? I think we're so close with. Okay, so we have a few more woods. Maybe on this, for instance, on the east we could do one thing, and then on the west the other. Okay. Alright, so Second of Mine is telling us you gotta add your move east with one less indent from the move north. Uh-huh. How about this? This feels better. This is where it was before. Because it's going to move east when we get out of the north. When we get out of the north range. It's good, no? Look at all these carrot plantations. Just this one's not getting collected for some reason. Because we move east before we harvest. Should we add a if harvest, then harvest loop? Okay, now we're out of plants. Out of wood again, yeah. Looks good to me. Yeah, okay, gotta add your move east with one less indent from the move to north. Oh, you want to put it here. After that, I think that makes sense because here we have the if harvest. So whoopsies. I think this belongs here. And we're out of wood again. Darn it. They're gonna need to make some places are gonna need to make wood and some places are gonna need to make carrots. Hey, but at least we have 73 carrots, so maybe we can buy some upgrades already. Alright, so folks, let's decide together. We can increase the yield of carrots. That's not super useful. We can have a bigger farm. That's kind of nice. I say we do that. Well, I don't know though. Because the robot is always able to collect. I think this might be more useful. To increase the speed. Alright, increase the yield of grass from 200 to 400. I think we're okay without grass. We have 800 grass at the moment. Perfect, unlocks. Unlock the function and import. It's gonna be so much fun now. Oh yeah? Absolutely not. Function first. Sick in the mind. I love how you're like, there's something about you saying in the mind, you're like, no. You said this about the game earlier that you didn't enjoy too much. Like, no. Just very clear. Very, very clear. Functions. Alright, so I guess we're buying carrots upgrade then. Alright, so everyone in for carrots. We just wait a little bit. I meant absolutely not from the harvest more carrots. Okay, so you want to get more carrots then. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll just wait a little bit and buy it. I'm just messing with you, sick in the mind. Yeah, we're gonna get the functions. Let's get the functions. Alright, functions. Where are the functions? Variables. Man, it's late for me. It's okay. I was just having fun with you. We're gonna stream for a little bit longer today. At least another hour. I think just another hour. Maybe like 45 minutes. I have a bit more. I'm working from home today. All right. So operators, we got this. Senses, variables. We can get variables for 35, or we can get senses. Oh, okay, it's right here, it's below. Lists or functions? Let's do functions. Why can I do this? Unlock carrots. Why can I have to need to unlock this first? Oh, fudge. And then we can buy functions. Oh no, it costs 40 carrots and we only have 38. Darn it. You already got senses. Okay, there we go. There we go. Variables, we unlocked, and functions. Yes! Folks, we are function rich. Oh, and for lists. Damn it. Alright, what else can we get? Is there anything we can get? We have 200 wood. Watering. Ooh. Alright, just gonna buy a few things just because it's fun. 500 woods. Sunflowers. We can buy a faster robot. Also buy more ground. And then we're gonna buy a robot soon when we get the money for it. Yeah. Alright, we should be getting a bit of carrots soon. Because it's gonna start harvesting now. Alright. Gonna decrease a bit the sound for you. I think it sounds quite loud. Alright. It's the def function on the right. Alright, folks, you seem so excited about getting some of that def function. I'm really happy you're getting it now. Alright, so we're gonna do carrots and then we're gonna move to bush farm. Maybe it'll also be nice to control the levels here. We can say if, you know, wood is below 10, then we start making wood instead of carrot, for instance. Nice, but we're farming carrots, folks. Let's pick up. Oh, it kind of feels bad because we're losing all of our. Oh, what's up with bush farm? Why is it not working? Okay, there we go. No farming bushes. Alright, you're good. You got senses. Don't unlock anything like trees or flowers. Improve the script, then do it. Okay. You can upgrade the speed of the drone and all that. Yeah, we're gonna do that actually. How much does it cost? 50. Alright, we're about to get 50. Water. Used to water ground by calling use items water. You have 9. Okay. Okay, so robot's working faster. Nice. Although it is skipping some parts here. Why is it skipping here? Is it because we're not doing the plant early enough? If can harvest. Harvest and you plant. So here it goes here. It moves south. And then if it can harvest. Oh, there we go. This is the issue. Here, can it harvest? It can harvest when it goes here. I think it's okay that we sacrifice one tile, no? This one and this one are not getting it. It's okay. And it's still 14 out of 16. But it's strange, no? That it's... So when it goes at the end of both, it doesn't harvest or plant. This is basically it. So maybe we can just do the following. We can just... You can upgrade all the speed of the drone and all that. Okay. Just want to get these two to get planted. If can harvest, then harvest. And afterwards you plant entities.bush. If we put it here, I think it's going to solve all our problems. All of our problems. All are going to go away. Our parents are going to love us. We're going to get rid of our childhood trauma. Okay, we're going to save functions for just now. Like, we'll just be happy from now on. Okay, let's see. This. Alright, see, it's planting now. There we go. Okay, folks. This is as efficient as it gets. Well done. Oh, you can't see me because my fat head is in the way. There we go. Look at this beauty, folks. Look at this. Perfect. Grown. There we go. And the robot just works fast enough. So now the robot is the thing that makes us slow. The bottleneck, we call it. GG. Thank you, Vladimir. Vladimir is always there to say GG. Whatever, bro. The other day we were getting revenge, and people had left for a little bit, and then it was Vladimir just like GG. I'm like, nice. Vladimir saw it. It is a peak aura farming. Yes, thank you, folks. Thank you, thank you. I was just admiring the beauty of it. And you helped me out a ton, so thanks for that. So we get bushes. That's really good. It's really good. I don't think we need to farm that much. Let's upgrade our functions as Ghost suggested. So folks, what functions can we optimize here? Maybe you can put here if can harvest. Can be not using the 4 cardinals direction was bothering me, to be honest. I get you. I'm not saying anything because I'm learning while I watch you, lol. Nice. That's really good. It's really good. That's what we're here for, to learn. I'm from the 90s. Bushes aren't as popular back in the day. Hey, nice. You're from the 90s. What do you mean? You were a kid in the 90s, or you were, you know, a teenager or a young adult learning sex? Is that what you meant? Ooh, I just said this word. Hope I don't get flagged. Yeah. What? So what about the 90s? 90s kid or 90s adult? All right. Cool. So we got this. We want to use functions to become more efficient. How can we? Oh, we got water actually, just like that. Okay. We all from Sega generation. Wink, wink. Sega generation. I didn't grow up in the US, folks. I kind of did, but not really. Sega generation. Wink, wink. It goes into a ball. Feels like there's a joke there. I wasn't part of that, I think. I'm not sure. I played Sega for sure. Sonic was really, really fun. But I don't get the joke though around that. So, while true, okay, cardinal directions, we got this. What do we do now? How do we move forward in this game? We got carrots. Maybe we can do half carrots, half have this. We can do 50-50, for instance. If we just want to increase our carrot production without touching our wood, maybe here we can say for iron range. I made it change the hats while farming grass or bush, so it's more fun. That sounds like a lot more fun. Did you make it do a flip when it did the full circle? That's also fun. Do a flip. Or you can also pet the pig. Maybe let's do this. Back the end bush. So, folks, what do we do to make it more efficient here? We want this to farm really fast. We want to farm multiple crops. We want a robot to be faster, that's for sure, because right now it's what's making us slow. We need 500 carrots for that. And to get 500 carrots, we're going to need probably 50% carrots and 50% wood. Because again, folks, to get carrots, you need to pay a wood for it. I made it change hats. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. It's is this game free? I need it. Not free. It was on discount on Christmas experience. It's $10. It's $10. Maybe you can afford it. Vladimir Bills. Hopefully you can. If not, if you want free, then okay. What is Ghost saying? If you want free, try Colobot. Okie dokie. Yeah, if you can afford $10, it's really worth it, I think. Okay, so this, we wanted to do 50-50, folks. That's the goal for now. We want to do 50. Let's try to say, if we do not plant on one of them. So when it moves north here, in the first one, so there's 2 loops here that are being run, folks. There's the column one, and then there's the range one. And we unlocked as well. I'm thinking we can do a variable that is either 1 or 0. And then after each loop, it becomes 0 or 1. And then if it's equal to 0, then we switch to planting carrots. How does that? And then we alternate, basically. But alternating means tilling, so it means being a bit more slow. I really like the idea of doing 50-50. I really like the idea of doing 50-50. So how about this? I know I saw your comment, Saint of Vice, Jim the Dandy. I'm just thinking out loud before we actually start writing the code, and then we can all be on the same page. So what I'm thinking is we get a function is equal to 1 or 0, and at halfway, after I don't know how many moves, or I don't know after how many going through the columns each, then we switch from 1 to 0. So there's mode 1 and mode 0. How is that? And then mode 0 is tree and mode 1 is carrots, for instance. How is that? Or mode carrots and this. All right, let's read the comments. This is my idea. We'll get some feedback on it, or if not, we'll just start doing it and see what happens. All right, okie dokie. I want more of these types of games. These ones are really entertaining. The other ones that we did, for instance, yeah, Hacknet and stuff were a bit. Might as well just do Hack the Box or something to try to do a real hack with a real computer and unlimited things. Because the scenarios didn't really catch my attention too much. We talked about this Ghost. I think you might have arrived a little bit after that. Jim the Dandy. I made a loop for row column near the start and had 1 column grass, then 1 column wood, and then 1 column carrots. That's really nice. Okay. Maybe we can make 1, 2, 3. So 1 is bushes, 2 is wood, and 3 and 4, 2 are wood, and 3 and 4 are carrots. No, 4 is carrots. But then we're not going to get that many carrots. We need a lot of carrots. Jim did that. I didn't do a nested loop because it makes everything one crop. Not necessarily, I think. We can maybe, we can do it different ways. All right, so let's do 7 billion humans, human resource machines, exapunks, anything, Zaccatronics. Wow, you're speaking too fancy of a language, Saint of Vice, for me to follow here. Saint of Vice, those are good programming games. Exapunks, okay. Humans, okay. Jim the Dandy, I could actually do that with the even and odd numbers using get position X or get position Y. True. I think we might consider this. These are real programming stuff, buddy. Ooh. Real programming stuff, and you call me buddy. Ooh. Like the real programming stuff. 7 billion humans, human resource machine, exapunks. These are real coding resources. Okay. Nice. What are they for? Is it to just get better at coding, just like this? I've never heard of those before, that's why. All right, okay, so we move east and we can do that. Okay, so folks, program time. Grab your programming hats on. Ooh. Oh, I have some hats ordered coming up soon. They're pretty exciting. We're gonna start wearing hats on stream, folks. This is coming up soon. All right, let's see. So we do this. All right, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to plan some different things. For I in range, world size move north. So this is the move north function. So here is going to move north. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Or how about we define a variable here? Crop is equal to 0. And so here we're going to plant we're going to define here crop is equal to 0, right? Or you're going to define crop. If crop is equal to, okay, so this is the place where we're going to need to do the, okay. I understand a bit the use of functions here. Let's create our function. Function plant carrot. Let's do this. Plant carrot. Okay. So we're going to do an if statement. If ground, if get ground type is, all right, let's go back over here. Get ground type is not equal to grounds that's soil, then you want to till. Oh, shoot. Control, it's such a well done game. I really enjoy it. Control C, Control A, Control V. If get ground type, till. And then we want to do plant. No, wait, how do you plant something? Plant.entity. Isn't that how you do it? Entity. Carrots. You want to do plant entities.carrot. Okay. Plant entities dot carotte. There we go. Do you want to do if can harvest before? I think it never hurts. It's not like it costs any time, I think. If can harvest, then you harvest. If get soil type is not equal to ground soil, then you till, and then you plant the carrot. Sounds good, no? All right. And most of these are programs for buddy. Okay. Even if even carrots, if odds would. Yeah, I think this is the idea. If odds equal to wood. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So if plant carrots, can we run it? Oh, I didn't want that. So, oh no, we didn't define the function. Define def define. What's the syntax for defining a function? An identifier is playing here. Plant carotte as this. Oh no, I think don't we need brackets or something? No, okay, let me just check the definition for plant is not in the if. Well, it doesn't need to be. Look, because if we can harvest, you're right. Maybe it is an issue. That's okay that it's not here. I think it's okay, Jim the Dandy, because it's just gonna... If it can harvest, it's gonna harvest. If not, it's just gonna plant a carrot over it. That's kind of risky, because if the robot is faster than the plant, then we're not gonna... Then we're gonna ruin our carrots and just plant carrots over every time. Def plant carrot. Oh, thank you, Jim the Dandy. Def plant carrot. Okay. Def plant carrot. Okay. Nice. Oopsies. Def plant carrot. Okay. Plant carrot, this can harvest, ground types, plant harvest. So the one issue I have with this, folks, is if we cannot harvest because the plant is still growing, because it hasn't been 6 seconds yet, what should it do? Then we should do, if can harvest is equal to false, you move on. How about this? Else, you plant. If, does that make sense? Can harvest. Yeah, okay. Harvest. Why is it not turning? Okay. Is equal to false. then you move. Then return. Can we do return? So if can harvest is equal to false, we cannot yet harvest, then we should just move on because the crop hasn't finished growing. No? Makes sense, no? So what we're trying to do here is try to not plant over something that already exists. Sounds like over-engineering. That could be. Alright, should we just like say plant and just fudge it? We'll deal with that problems when it comes. So there we go. We define the function. I think the system understands it. So we can say here, instead of if harvest can harvest, we can just say here, define plant carrots. We can just say here, if crop is equal to 0, we can do along with plant carrot, we can do plant you'll need to unlock and carefully read the import stuff. I haven't read the import stuff yet. Also after harvest, again till the ground and plant the carrot instantly, otherwise grass will grow. I think it doesn't, huh? No, I think it stays as it is. Whenever we plant carrots, we don't need to till, no? Or we do? Or is it gonna, yeah, we need to till every time? Well, we'll see. We'll see when the error comes. You'll need to unlock and carefully read the import stuff. Yeah, I don't understand this import stuff, but I guess we will read when we get to it. Or you could just copy paste the function def into the other file. True. But the point of the function is to kind of make it less cluttered, no? Plant wood, bushes. Bush, we're just going to keep it simple. Plant bush. If can harvest, then you harvest. If ground type is equal to ground soil, then you want to till. And then you want to plant entities dot. I need an else ASAP. Where do you want an else ASAP? Saint of Vice. Entities dot bush. And why do you want an else? Where can we want if harvest, harvest. Okay. If get ground type is equal to ground type. Okay. If crop is equal to 0, then we want to we want to produce some wood. So, okay, if crop is equal to 0, which it is, then you're gonna do. We need a colon. Colon, yep. Then you're gonna do plant carrot. Okay, I'd rather do this. Carrot with a little c. Bush. All right. If crop is equal to 0, what didn't you like? Oh, is equal to 0. Plant carrot. And then you're going to do plant carrot. There's no function here. Cool. Because choices in life are hard. There must be a reason you want an else statement. If, else, ground type. I mean, here we don't need to have an else statement. If it's binary, so if it's false, it's just not going to do it. So this works. I think it's okay. All right, plant carrots. If crop is equal to 0, then plant carrot. Oh, how about this? Then we do... Oof, oof, oof. I want to replace everything with functions here to make it... It's going to be easier to read afterwards. So we can maybe say crop is equal to 0. Okay, how about this? I want to make a loop, and then it's going to say crop is equal to 0. At the end, it's going to make... Oh, but no, it's not good. It's not good. I had an idea of making it loop every time, change every time. But the thing is, we're going to have to till every time, which is not that bad, no? Equal, equal. Yeah, okay, you said for this for crop. Yep, thank you. Which, we could do that, honestly. We can do here crop is equal to +1. And if crop is equal to like 2, because there's going to be 0, 1, 2. So bushes, carrots, and or you can just maybe say equal to. Okay. So we're going to say crop plus equal 1 if crop is equal to 2 is equal with the double sign, then crop is equal to 0. Does that make sense? So what's going to happen is that we're going to switch every time from crop is equal to plant carrot. So we're going to do it another way here. If crop is equal to 0, then we're going to plant crop. Or we could do else, huh? This is where we can do an else statement. Else plant underscore bush. We replace carrot with a carrot with a normal C. I see what you're doing, and I think it's clever. Thank you, my good sir. But you already know what ground type you have, to be honest. You already can know what ground type you have, to be honest. You already know what ground type you have. Yeah. Yup. If a crop is equal to 0, plant is plant carrot, else plant bush. Okay. So for I in range, get world size 1 minus 1. Okay, I'm not sure why we're still doing this. -1, but hey, it works. Move east. I think we need this here as well. Move north, move east. For I in range, get world size 1. Okay, and here we're going to do this instead. And here we're going to do this instead. Are you ready, folks? We've been working on this for a little bit. Let's just make sure it understands the function by running this. If ground type is double equal to soil ground. Cool. Now it gets it. And let's see it. Oh. Clear. Okay, there's an error here. Okay, else should be on the same line. Okay. Oh, fudge, we have it multiple times. We're just correcting syntax, folks. Crop is equal to +1. If crop is equal to 0. Cool. I think it looks good. If, else. All right, let's see. All right, plant carrot. What's the issue? Plant carrot has never been defined. Oh, really? It doesn't understand when it's not in the same place? Huh. You gotta import. Ah, okay, okay. Got it. This is what import is all about. Uh-huh. Import. Plant. It's a whole thing. For now, just copy paste at the top. Can I just do plant carrot? Is there more to it than that? Import plant carrot and import plant bush. I believe we can just copy paste it. This work? Okay, import file with names that are valid identifiers. Oh, so we should import plant carrots maybe. Import plant carrot. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I get you. Ghost. Ah, okay. Got it. Yeah, I see from my typos you want a prologue language. Alright, so let's copy this. Jim the Dandy is right. Boom! Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I'm okay with what's happening. That worked much better than anticipated. We thought we were switching, but oh yeah, because it returns there. Returns. It's returning. Yay, folks. We have a real productivity machine here. Oof. Oof, we are ready. Alright, let's make the bot faster. 500 carrots. What else can we do? We can do hats. Oh, so cool. Print, set speed. Slow down the execution, make this farm smaller. Why would you want that? Impossible. Timing. Past time is equal to get time. Ooh, we can get that too. Print. Unlock trees. Watering. Okay, receive more water. Watering, receive more water. Okay. Why is watering good? Does watering make things faster? We can look at this a bit. Info. Watering. Nice, Jim the Dandy. Thank you, folks, for the claps. Yay, we did it. You're gonna want to read the instructions on import. It's a whole thing and varying syntax choice, nasty stuff. You make it sound fun, Jim the Dandy. Wow, folks, look, the sun is rising earlier than usual, than what we used to. Oh, this one still needs to be there. But, yeah, we can tell it's January and the days are getting a little bit longer. That's really nice. Alright, so Jim the Dandy's telling us that we have to read the import stuff. We may not want to, but I think we should. Maybe we can unlock it already, actually. Oops. Alright, where is the import stuff? Lists, functions, import. Costs us 80. We're very wealthy and can afford that. Alright, import. Putting all your code in a single file quickly becomes unmanageable. Import statement allows you to import functions and global variables from another file. How it works in one screenshot. Oof, it's quite long, huh? Woof! Alright. Module 1, import module 2. Module 2.x plus equal 1. Oh wow, so you can also interact with the stuff in module. You can also interact with the previous function. Like you can rewrite the code. Carrots also need bunnies, of course. The farmer lost his job, nice. Carrots need grass and bush both.
All right, module print, module 1, module 2. So import module 2, import module 2.x plus equal 1, module 2.print underscore x. Okay, yeah, you're right, Jim the Dandy. It's really nasty stuff. X is equal to 0. Def print x. Okay. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Here's how import module 2 runs the file name module 2 and gives you access to all globals. All these globals. You can then access whatever and variables and functions within the imported module using the operator. So in this example, module 2.printx parentheses calls printx in module 2. No need to read further. Okay, I think that makes sense. For module 2 printx, import only the specified things from therefore you don't need to take everything. From this import. Or module 2 import all. Then if you're gonna say import all, just say import module 2, no? Maybe not. How it really works. Too long, didn't read. Imports can be quite unintuitive, but most problems can be avoided by sticking to the import file syntax instead of from file import. And wrapping everything that isn't a global definition if name is equal to main. Okay. This is a really good game, folks. I think it's really worth the how many bucks that it costs? 10 bucks? Maybe you folks have it in USD. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's an issue here. It's tilling and untilling here. I think we might have an issue here that these are produced a lot faster than the carrots, for instance. You see, these take a while. And when we're going to increase the robot speed, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to be ready on time. Let's see it. We're going to increase robot speed now, actually. We just read 500. We might have another issue coming up. This is going a lot faster. Now, will the carrot have time to finish? 16. So we have 20 carrots right now. 21. Okay. 31. You see here? We don't have any more carrots. No, because the if can harvest function is not working anymore. So it just does another empty loop before then. Wow. It actually doesn't make us necessarily faster, huh? Because it spends a lot of time just waiting around. Maybe we can increase the size of our thing and then it's gonna fix the problem, at least temporarily. It's gonna cost 1k carrots. Okay, this we can do. This is definitely gonna solve the issue. Oh wow, what does it do now? Okay. We have a ton of carrots. It's a bit doing a lot of untilling and tilling for no reason, no? Why was it working? Now it's kind of like weird. But I'm not sure if tilling takes time actually. Is it actually an issue? Good intro to Python. Yeah, it's really nice. I just use the import module name and then if I want a function, say module name the function I want. Okay. That makes sense, I think. This is now ready. But yeah, this, I mean, doesn't matter a ton. Know that it's changing to wood and stuff like this. The one thing though is that we're losing a lot of hay. So I think sometimes we just don't want to plant anything. So how about we pause this for a sec and we make a bit of hay so that we don't struggle too much later on. So define plant bush and we're going to define plant hay. Def plant hay this colon, and then plant pay, we're gonna do the if harvest again. If harvest is a really good function. If harvest, harvest, and that's it. That's all there is to it, to planting hay. That's all there is. So we're gonna run that. And then we're gonna say, okay, and then we have to change this. Okay, it doesn't like this too much. We can maybe reduce this. I think we can delete carrot farm, no? Like whatever we created was better here. Well column, yeah. Yeah, let's delete it. And the bush farm. What is this? Functions, okay. Your grass is decreasing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we're trying to tackle here, Ghost. Really good point. So plant def bush. Okay, so we're gonna introduce a new one. But the thing is that we put an else here. And we should have thought this through instead of doing an else. Because here we only had 2, so we could do an else. Wow. I'm thinking about doing another function, folks, here. Because look, we're repeating this many times in our code, and it's not easy. Def crop, plant crop. How about we do this? We define a new function that's called def crop. Def crop, plant crop. How about this? Plant crop in general. Plant crop. I'm going to explain what it does, folks. It takes in a crop, and then it says if crop. If crop is 0 equals 0, you do plant bush. If crop is equal to 0, then you do, what did we define either? Plant carrot. Carrot. And then you just do it. Now, if crop. Do you understand what we're doing here, folks? We're just defining a function that's going to do the whole time. Instead of going through here and saying if crop is equal to 0, it's going to do it here. Everything is going to be done here, so we can just vary here the stuff and then coming back here. I'm explaining like trash, I think, but it just makes sense, right? Instead of having it this here, we're just importing it here, so we can have less text here, less clutter. Plant underscore bush. If crop is equal to 3, we're going to do plant, the last one, which is, hey, doodum. Perfect. Ooh. But hey, we need to test something. After we farm carrots, do we just get empty ground? I think we need to expand here on can harvest, because if we just harvest carrot and we don't turn it back down to back to till, then we need to put the same thing here. I think we need to put the same thing here, because bushes only grow on fields, on type grounds, which is not soil. So we need to till that back to bushes. Does that make sense? Hope so. All right, if plant the hay, then if crop is equal to 3, you're going to do plant hay. Okay, so we're going to run this. We can minimize it, and now we're going to fix this. Plant carrot. So we're going to delete this here, and we're going to instead we're going to run. We're going to grab the crop function. We're going to run. What did we call it? Plant crop. We're gonna run the plant crop function. Plant crop function with crop is equal to crop. I think this works, no? Plant crop is equal to crop. Plant crop is equal to crop. You don't get the bird sounds. Thing is, I really need to increase it for you to hear it. But then afterwards, there's a robot and it blasts your ears. The birds are really relaxing. All right, clear crop is equal to 0. And then we do plant crop for all of this instead. Plant crop. Here we do plant crop. Here we do plant crop. Here we do ants plant bush. Nope. Move south. This we can do plant crop. Here we can do same plant crop. Crop is equal to +1. Crop is equal to 3. Because now we have 3. I think it should work. So we're going to run this. Oh, we don't have import yet. We do have import now. Did we unlock it? I think we just unlocked import. So we can do import. Plant underscore carrot. Alright, should work. Okay, plant crop. Plant crop has never been defined. It does not appear to be defined in the file. Plant crop has not been defined. Plant crop. Oh, yeah, maybe it's this. There's an issue with the space. Plant crop. No, you don't have it? Plant crop. Crop. No. No, no, no. It takes an argument crop. No, the parentheses around the file name. Oh, I see. Thank you, Ghost. No parentheses around the file name. Oh, this is what it's about. Oh, this is all annoying. Oh, so we have to do it for plant crop as well. We have to do it for every one of them. Oh, caramba. Plant carrot dot. This is what the dot is all for. Wait, no. You have to write plant carrot dot plant crop. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Alright, cool. Wait. And then plant carrot dot plant crop. But I think we need the crop here variable in there. Because it needs to take this crop value. Ah, okay. From plant carrot. That works too. Yeah, I get it. I think it's a little bit easier, Jim the Dandy, to do Ghost's way, so we don't have to replace everything in one. But I get how the other one could work as well. From plant carrot, we want to do. From plant carrot, we want to import. Import plant crop. Do we need to put this? I think we do, no? Okay. Let's see it. Error. There shouldn't be any code in there. Try removing it or putting it in a new line. Plant crop. Did I make a mistake? Here. Still don't like this. There shouldn't be any code in here. Try removing it or putting one line. Okay, what if I do this? Crop. Hey, look at it go. Ooh, noise. Ah, yeah, and then it's hay. That makes sense. But then it's not harvesting here. Why is it not harvesting this? Let's see. Crop. Yeah, maybe we can practice this. When crop is equal to 3, something's happening here. Change hats. Yeah, so it's here. Keep on going. So why are you not? There's probably something up within the plant carrot thingy. The plant hay. The thing is, when we're planting hay, if we can harvest, then we harvest. Why is it not harvesting? Use the red dot to investigate. Nice. Not harvesting the grass. Yeah, I see. So the red dot. Okay, so here I just clicked it to make it pause. So move east. So when it's moving east, then it's going to plant crop. Okay. Let's do another move east. It moves east twice. Is this normal? So it's going to move east and it's going to plant crop. And crop is equal to what? Now crop is going to be equal to 3, I think. Because we're going to start planting some hay. Can harvest. Get ground type is equal to ground soil till. Is this making it bug? Let's try without this. So it's started with carrots, that's really good. And then it stops. Oh, right, because of this. So let's then we'll pause and then go step by step here. Alright, you can play and then here we'll pause the time it gets there. Play. Alright, let's expand this. So good, by the way, folks. Just so happy with this. Alright, so we just need to look at the right here. So let's keep going. If crop is equal to 0, which it is, or it's not. No, plant is equal to 1, it's not. Plant is equal to 3. Ah, you see, folks? Little mistake here. 2. Should be 2 instead of 3. Ah, yeah, you didn't spend anything for amount grass, there's no function. Yeah, 3, it just skips number 3 because if cost is equal to 3, then crop is equal to that. 1, 2. Because there's 0, 1, 2, right? Let's try that. Because then if it doesn't do that, then it doesn't do anything. It just keeps moving. I think this should work. This should work. Oh, yes. Yes, folks. The ultimate factory. Ho ho ho! Yes, we did. Look at that piggy bank being filled up. Alright. Alright, what can we buy? And then we're gonna finish after this, folks. This was our last one. Nom nom nom, yes! Yes! Well done, go folks. Jim the Dandy, Saint of Vice, Vladimir, yes, we did it. And Ghost, of course. Such good stuff. Increases the yield of carrots. We enjoy that. What else do we enjoy? Increase the yield of grass. This we kind of enjoy. What else can we enjoy here? Unlock trees. Ooh. I think it's time to unlock trees. This is all stuff for tomorrow, folks. What else can we get? Pumpkins. We can almost get this. Get speed. Set speed. No, we want always maximum speed. Maybe later we'll need it. Lists. Okay, this costs 500 carrots. It's a bit. Expand costs pumpkins. This speed. Hats. Plant. Fertilizer. Okay. Sunflower. Okay, there's going to be plenty of stuff that we're going to need to unlock. I think we're going to play this at least 2 more days. I think we're going to play this until Wednesday, folks. Get cast, fire, and then auto unlock. We get 1 million. 100 million of those. God damn. Dinosaurs. There's going to be cactus. Polyculture. Get companion. Companion planting. Ooh, sounds exciting. Alright, so folks, this is all going to be for tomorrow. We're going to figure out how to water stuff and everything. Get fertilizers. Yeah, but so far we got to read ourselves a really good farm. And this guy's got a really cute hat, so that's always nice. Ah, folks, I think we have a bit of an issue, is that carrot yields is twice as much. There we finished the game on 71 woods, and here, are we gonna get back to 71? Because I think yeah, you see our wood pile is slowly decreasing. Our wood pile is slowly decreasing because carrots cost how much? 2. And our wood just give us 1 wood. So we're losing a lot of wood every time. Can we increase the efficiency of wood quickly before we run out? Or are we gonna need to get better? Is there wood efficiency here? Because we can get plants this. Can we get wood efficiency? It doesn't seem like there's a wood efficiency tool. You should play TIS 100 wink wink. Alright, you wink to me and I'm confused every time why you wink. Alright, let's let it finish here. And tomorrow we'll figure out how to save ourselves from certain bankruptcy. Do you wish to permanently... Oh, no, we do not wish to do that. These are pretty important functions. Alright, and I'm glad we did it in functions. It feels a lot more clear now. I really understand the point of functions. Oh my god, can you imagine if we had to do it every time? And what's really good too, what I really appreciate is that in this, even though we just imported this, that this still works, right? The def plant hay still works because it's in this file. It's like a little bit of a micro... Press escape and save the game. Yeah, oh, if we didn't... I mean, we could rebuild this. It's okay. It wouldn't be too bad. We could rebuild this and buy all sorts of upgrades. So cool, folks. Just as I said, I really like that this doesn't need to have the plan functions reset again. I like that very much. So, I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, if you call upon this, you don't need to call upon all of these because this will just call upon these in here without having to call upon this in here. Really cool stuff. So we're going to need to explore trees tomorrow. We're going to need to explore... Maybe trees are way better wood than bushes. They give 5 wood each. Like bushes, they can be planted on grass or soil. Oh, nice. Alright, let's just try this. We'll be a bit irresponsible. But instead of doing this, instead of plant carrots, we'll do plant bush. We'll plant tree, I bet, no? This is a call for it. Entities, plant carrot, define plant tree. This is why bush did not have efficiencies. Entities, tree. And this we don't need to change anything here because trees just do whatever they want. They grow wherever they want. Plant entities, tree. Tree, and then we here need to change plant tree. Alright, let's see. Bush farm. Alright, let's see what the trees look like. Oh, there are the trees. How long did they take to grow? 23%. So they're good, but we're going to have an issue there. We're out of trees now. We're out of wood. This still isn't grown. Oh, nice. This one did. Jeez. That's so fun. Folks, it's so fun, though. At least we're getting wealthy on bushes. But yeah, these take a long time. 32 seconds. Maybe eventually as well, we can get the robot to not go by this area until 32 seconds have elapsed. That'd be pretty smart. Trees be like, see you in 50 years. Yeah, makes sense. They're trees after all. And now we're back. We don't have any more wood problems. Trees are a lot more efficient than bushes. Take a long time to grow, but at least they don't require as much, they give you a lot more wood every time. Although, yeah, we're out. Yeah, we're out of our problems with tree. Here we have one. Here we have another one. Ah, no, look. This wasn't able to plant here. Anyway, folks, this is a problem for tomorrow. It's telling us that we ran out of tree, which makes sense. It's all good. Trees in real life be like, see you in 50 years. Read the tree thing. They grow slower when planted close to each other. Ooh. Trees like to have some space, and planting them right next to each other will slow down their growth. The growing time is double for each tree that is on a tile directly to the north, east, or south of it. Ooh la la. Sounds like we're going to need to change our code a little bit, folks. Awesome stream. Well, thank you. Awesome viewers. Thank you for being part of this. It was really fun to have you. We were able to, let's say, save. We don't fudge this up. Quit. Taking a break, pre-show. Overall, chill. There we go. Thank you very much for being part of it, folks. It's been awesome. You've really helped me out and made it fun. So, thanks. And Jim the Dandy, you became a real viewer, not just Poop Pants. But if you want to just one day ask Poop Pants, which you usually do, feel free to do it. Yeah, I think you did introduce yourself with Poop Pants today. So feel free to do whatever you want. Have a great day. You too, folks. Have a good evening. See you next Cyber Farmer. Oh, that's a good name. I think I'll use this tomorrow. Cyber farming for tomorrow's stream. But yeah, catch you tomorrow in 21 hours. And yeah, take care, folks. See you tomorrow. Let's just check if there's anyone we can raid. I got the name down. It is called InfoSec Streams. There's just us now. It's just us now. All right. See you all, folks. Take care. Thanks for being here.